Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. This week's Divinely Guided Rune reading, we have a huge new moon, the Virgo season starting, a whole bunch of other aspects. So please check out that description box down below for all your astrological information. Now let's get into this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading.
Greetings, Aries, and welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading. Let's jump right on in and grab your rune for the energetic past. Right here, right away, we have Odin's rune. Odin's rune is like that patch that covers Odin's eye. This is indicative of something that's hidden from you or something that is that you already know. And being that this is in the energetic past position, I really like that we have this rune in this position for this moment, because chances are it's something you already know. Regardless, I have another whole rune set here. We will get a rune for clarity at the very end from this set. So this is beautiful. Whatever it is, it's in your past. So let's focus on what's in the now. Let's stay in flow and go with the now, Aries. Okay, so now we have Dagas. Dagas is the rune of clarity, that metamorphosis from night into day. This is true transmutation. This is the trailblazer, the hourglass tipped on its side with the infinite amount of clarity. Here, this is like that butterfly emerging from the chrysalis. So this is like the temperance card in the tarot, where this is a change for either the good or not so good. The choice is completely up to you, Aries, but you are going through a metamorphosis, kind of a transmutation period in your life currently. And I think this is carried on from this last week here, because I believe you had an aspect of Dagas ringing true, a lot of transmutation, a lot of changing energies in your life happening. Now you could still be dealing with that. Maybe this could be clarified with more Dagas here in the past. So you could still be still dealing with it, which is quite possible. It's quite possible if you did not move in divinely guided ways in your past rune reading. Maybe you have, and you are on to another change already, like bing, bang, boom, one after another. Let me know in the comments below how this is resonating here for you, Aries. And also, just take what resonates and leave what does not. In the energetic near future, we have the healed divine feminine in the rune of Lagus. Why is that the divine feminine's rune? Well, it literally means lake. So it's the sea, the lake, flow, water, dousing with water, intuition, and the primordial life-giving forces of water. So the divine feminine's intuition and life-giving, the creation energies of the fluidity of that divine connection. Beautiful stuff that you have to look forward to. But let's see what your influence is with this transmutation energy right now. What's your influence right now? Needs, constraints, limitations. Yeah, really reining in a lot of that stuff. This is now these. You're going down the path, and now this log is blocking your path. That's why it sounds so similar to now this. Now these is now this. Needs, constraints, limitations, kind of balancing a little bit, but when you come across this log in your path, you have to address it before you can continue with your divine connection, right? And this is right now you're under the influence of balancing those needs, constraints, limitations, right? Or maybe we're looking at adopting healthy aspects of what is a perceived want versus an actual need, or a perceived limitation versus an actual one, or a perceived failure versus an actual lesson. So that's something to definitely look into, Aries. And what's your advice for right now? You're in this advice of nurturing beautiful beginnings. This is great because with this transmutation, you're initiating and you are told to go ahead and nurture this, begin this new part of you, right? Leave this, whatever this is, where it is, and move forward with your life already. Berkana is the birch goddess's rune, and this is a lot like the Empress card in tarot too. So this is very much tied into divine feminine energy as well with the Empress. right? So this, and also, the birch goddess's rune, super divine feminine energy here. So healing a lot of emotional aspects, familial nurturing, familial style nurturing. Maybe you are the head of your household, or maybe you are nurturing whatever this new beginning is for you, Aries. Whatever it is, you are blessed into this new beginning, and you're called to nurture it very much into your emotional care. You're able to create so much right now, Aries. This is a rune of creation as well as this one. So that is beautiful creation and nurturing and intuitive connection type energies, Aries. So what do you have for your outcome? Your outcome after all this, you finally get to rest a little bit. Yeah, this is the irreversible rune of Isa. Isa is the rune of ice. So this is like that water that gets enhanced clarity, like the deep lake freezing on the top. You get to see further down and have the enhanced clarity all the way down, because you did that nurturing. You have that clarity from Dagas, and you're super okay with resting and pausing with this energy to have that clarity into this new beginning, whatever this is for you, into your intuition. You can look at this as I for Isa for intuition too. So increased intuition is definitely an aspect that you are walking away with. Your balance needs, constraints, and limitations while you're nurturing yourself and transmuting all these energies, Aries. You're like slaying. Now, seeing things through to the end is the whole trick here. Carrying it through your cardinal sign. So you got to nurture it. You got to nurture it. You got to see this one through. You got to see this one through. Okay, so let's get a rune for clarity on your energetic pattern that we're using the lapis lazuli here for that as well. Yeah, double dagas. Guys, I can't make this up. You saw me blind pull this, and there it is. See what another rune would be. Yeah, faith. Yeah, have faith in yourself. That was Augies. This is more Dagas energy, transmutation. You're still changing. You're in this big shift in your life, and you've been very apprehensive on the follow through of it. And maybe you're just called to pause and wait because Aries, you handed over your energetic reins, the control of that aspect of your life into that change. Now you're waiting for that other energy to move before you can respond. So you kind of put yourself in that position. Now you have the power to continue this transmutation yourself, but it's up to you to take back control of the reins, so to speak. Like you're riding a horse and you're holding on to the reins. You want to take back those reins and steer your own life again. And I think throughout this, you are learning how to do that, to see that through all the way to the end. And actually, with that pause here at the end, with Isa finally giving you that chance to rest after the completion of this energy. But Aries, you got to see this one all the way through. Okay, we can't just begin things and just, walk away. This also deals with the nurturing aspect. A mother never stops loving her child. She always keeps on giving that sort of nurturing as the child evolves. So you're called to do that as well. But yeah, you'll get that chance for stillness and clarity and rest and reprieve and pause here very, very soon, right after you're balancing that stuff out. Okay, let's get a card of clarity also from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Divine, straight from Source, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity does Aries need to hear for this week's rune reading. This weekly rune reading of, so much stuff going on this week. The new moon in Virgo on the same day as Virgo season beginning. Beautiful energies. Okay, that one flew way the heck out. Let's see what that one was. Success. Yeah, you're going to have your success, okay? It says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Yeah, so don't just give that love away either freely. Like, Whoever's got those energetic reins, they got to earn your energy, right? But you will have success throughout these balance needs and this nurturing here. So let's read more about that success card here, Aries. If I can find that page. Okay. Success again says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Success can mean many things to the ego self, but the soul only knows one triumph, and that is to love. When your soul is no longer manifested in the physical dimension, it is a time of reflection on how successful it was with that endeavor. The soul doesn't care how big your house was, or how nice your car was, or how big your bank account you had. The soul only cares about how you expressed love, Aries, and compassion. In the infinite wisdom of the universe, the more love you demonstrate, the more you will receive. Even the ego's definition of success then will be altered. Your notion of how you would be perceived as successful is going to change then. The material things that you thought would make you happy will no longer have the same appeal. Wink, wink. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week, Aries.